Attendance, those on stream, you see the screen, you see the letters, the writing's on the wall. It is grand finals time between not Three Stooges, Speed Bumps versus Ice Cold. Ignore production value. We know what we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. So you were mentioning about taking balls away and stuff like this, or no, sorry,
Missed balls, missed ball
exactly,
hits.
exactly.
Yep.
So yeah, and this where I was talking about anecdotes, right? I only got so many of them. So
Only got so
next
many.
one would be that players play the game, right? The
They do.
professionals are people who come through and wait for you to make a mistake and then take advantage of that and score off of your mistakes. They do not play the game giving themselves the opportunity to make mistakes.
Absolutely.
They take advantage of the mistakes that their opponents have already made and then go forth, take advantage of that, and make points off the back of mistakes that are easily exploitable. That's the way to say
Absolutely, absolutely. As well as capitalizing on mistakes, we want to see if each team, is able to capitalize on their goals. Capitalizing on what they want to do in this match. See if they come together with a game plan, or if we're just going to see some more classic Rocket League. And in that case, we'll see who's able to keep the ball more out of their zone, out and away from the front of their goal. And hopefully we'll be able to see, maybe if that happens, the team that's been on the defensive end, are they able to transition the ball quickly and create goals on a whim?
We talk about player rotations all the time, but ball rotations are just as important, especially like you were saying, when you find yourself in an advantageous position and you want to be able to push that position. You want to be able to make something of that. You want to be able to take, an addition to the scoreboard for your team on that one, put one up, and find out what happens next. Now, we're going to be starting here in just a second. I believe we just got a little bit of hardware booting up now. Player rotations, ball rotations, and oh man, I lost my train of thought.
Missed ball hits.
I'm sorry?
Missed ball hits.
Missed ball hits.
Very important.
Exactly.
Those are the types of things we're going to be looking for in this game, as well as Ice Cold, not having seen them on stream quite yet. We'll have to see if they have any surprises for us. Obviously, having the defending champion from last year on this team, what sort of momentum that brings, what sort of pressure that puts on this team. Expected the favorites, the number 1 seed coming in up against the number 2 seed.
And that's something else, right? What an interesting stat line right here. Seeds are sometimes not indicative of all the information that we need.
Absolutely.
Right? But first seed coming through Ice Cold, second seed coming through Speed Bumps. I think that is indicative of two teams that have come through, earned their position all the way through, and now we got some fiery electric Rocket League in store for us here, Mac.
Absolutely. We have very high expectations for this match. Hopefully they are met, and hopefully we can help meet your expectations for this match. Once again, before going into this grand final, I want to give a quick shout out to our lead sponsors, Lenovo, providing 200 computers to this tournament, making it all happen, as well as the town of Cary providing the venue. Additionally, all of this event, obviously a competition first and foremost, but an underlying and something that I want to emphasize, Cramden Institute Triangle Literacy Council. You see them crossing across your screen right now. Some of our proceeds, some of the money from this event going towards their efforts in emphasizing and developing digital inclusion in the community.
Exactly. Big stuff going on from them. Shouting out as well, Ultimate Comics. They do got one in Cary, North Carolina as well, so be sure to check them out for any comics interests you might have. Capital Broadcasting Company. That's the CBC. Sounds super official, right? Kind of like almost like the BCC, the British Broadcasting Company, the
Absolutely.
BBC.
Yep.
Let's see. We got the TEC Networking Company. That's good IT guys over there. They've helped us out here and again make this event possible. Westland University and the U.S. Army, both sponsors as well for this huge event, and we appreciate them all day long, as well as a little bit of Bojangles action, right?
Obviously, it's always bow time.
It's always bow time.
It's always bow time.
There you go. If you ever need to ask yourself, do I need a Bowberry biscuit?
The answer is always yes.
It's always bow time.
I never know.
I believe we have I'm not sure actually.
We have some time to kill. Talk about how's your day been?
My day business, man. I got no complaints.
No
You know,
complaints.
I'm up
Pretty
here. I'm casting a tournament and stuff. I got no complaints, man.
You know, in our element. I
another
feel like
another weekend. You know.
another weekend.
Yeah, I was out of the Carolina Game Summit last weekend. Be out in Erskine College in a few weeks. Talk about to give a panel talk on commentary, just like I did
Absolutely.
last weekend. Other events coming up. I'll be up in Atlantic City in March, in Albany in April.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going. Yeah,
Wonderful.
the old career has taken a sharp uptick the past 6 months. I'm really happy to say.
That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
taken
to
me
hear.
Vegas and Philadelphia several times now. Went out to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia about 2 months ago. That was
Oh,
something
wow.
else. Yeah. That was for Rocket League, Tekken, and FIFA. They love soccer out there. As you
Oh
can
yeah.
imagine.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep. All right, guys. We only got so much more to talk about here. So much more to fill.
So much more to fill. You know, there's so much we can commentate about, but our lives are low key not that interesting as the game. So, I mean, the Saudi Arabia trip certainly does come quite close to the excitement of Rocket League.
It was interesting. It was a long trip, man. Long trip. You're talking about something like 16, 17 hours just one way.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Not on a single flight. It was broken up between two different.
Okay.
But from Washington to Germany, and then Germany out to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Yeah.
Wonderful.
It's fun. A very, very different place. I'll say that. A very different place.
Mm-hmm. He's not waving to me.
Hmm?
So I saw someone waving and they weren't waving to me. So that is all that matters. That is all. Nonetheless, still an exciting grand finals. A potentially grueling 7-game series. A lot different from our 5-game series. Hopefully, have to take home 4 victories instead of only 3.
Exactly. Now, will we see that tie all the way up? Now, this is a Speed Bumps team that has shown that they can play up to the competition of whoever gets on the other side of this stage from them. Now, nothing they have done so far has resulted in anything more than, I would say, I think a 3-score runaway. Nothing else, yeah. Or maybe their first game against that we saw them on stream, they did get over that 6-1. But outside of that, Speed Bumps has really just been doing a great job of playing up to the competition. That's the best way to put it.
Absolutely, and we see. Almost, League of Legends, UNC. I wasn't expecting a long game. That's how they do business. Making quick work of this grudge match. 2 games, less than an hour. It's not a big deal. Just the usual. Just it's what my expectation was going in. Just a complete curb stomp of the Duke League of Legends team, and as you see, over 10,000 gold advantage, not even just crossing the 30-minute threshold as UNC Chapel Hill looks to end this game with the Baron buff. But something that I wanted to talk about our Rocket League Grand Final is that Speed Bumps, they can handle the pressure. Three Stooges almost turning the momentum, surviving Game 3, forcing a Game 4, come 1 goal short of tying the game and forcing another overtime. Speed Bumps able to defend their goal and make sure that they continue a clean series.
And that previous one as well, of course, we saw them take advantage of the scrums that were going down constantly in front of both of these goals. Whenever it was their goal, they would always come out on top. Now, they gave up a goal or 2 in the last round, but that's pretty much it. And being able to say that you can go forth and get into these engagements, and then either take possession away, or go forth and at least not get scored on, that's the name of the game all day long.
I know you're probably good. Defending champ over there. Feeling good, feeling himself. Game over. There's nothing to say. There's nothing to say about that. I knew the game was over as soon as it started. I wasn't even worried at all.
The supreme confidence. I like it. Now then, we're gonna be getting it started here with Rocket League, I think. There we go. Okay.
There we go.
Ice
Everyone
cold
about to get into match. Switching the types of league we're dealing with.
Indeed.
Try not to think about the Duke UNC basketball game. I'm really fine. Super happy to be here.
What is that?
Was that the final?
79.
1 minute left.
Whew. 6 points.
Sweet.
That's That's a close game.
I'm
That's a close
totally
game.
fine.
Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Happy to be here. Happy to be here for our grand finals of Rocket League. $3,600 of prize money split between these two teams. Who wants the 2,600 and who is happy with only walking away with 1,000? We are about to only 1,000.
Only 1,000.
It is not that much money. Who wants it more? Who wants the title? Can Sharif defend his title from last year? Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to find out.
Now, was that duos, trios last year as well, or?
I think it might have been duos last year.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
triples, a little bit of a different environment. Sharif maybe not able to have such a technical role in a three-person match versus only a two-player match. But we're going to see. We're getting into game here. Ball about to start. Ball about to be placed. And now the kickoff is finally here. Ladies and gentlemen, it is grand finals.
Grand finals hype. Let's hear it, guys. Finally. Best of 7. We got it going.
Best of 7 already. So we got speed bumps on the orange side and ice cold on the blue. Now we see 7 trying to get it. Sharif, there we go. The man that we're all interested in seeing how he's going to perform. Alongside Sharif, we have Fearless and Fiery Prophet. Now let's see what these guys are able to do. Again, this is the first time we've seen them on stream. Speed bumps coming from the semi-final match we just finished up here shortly ago. Now we see Ice Cold looking to get the ball into the back of the net of speed bumps, continuing, getting some aggressive, but Sykes finding a potential goal, finding off the goalpost, can't quite finish it.
Uncharacteristic move here by this Sykes player for the side of speed bumps. 9 times out of 10, a player like that is going to be able to nail this one in close range on the rebound, but nothing happening so far today. 1 minute in, no scores quite yet, Mac.
Absolutely, we see a fantastic play from Sykes, trying to rebound, go back, transition into defense, gets a demo, slows down the roll of Ice Cold, but Sharif, ready for this moment, ready to defend his title, finds an aerial goal, as we'll see a replay of that, finding it off the wall, finding speed bumps, sleeping on the defensive end. Sharif is ready to play, and he's playing hard.
Yes, sir. A fantastic angle pounced off the top of his car while he's sitting on the side of the wall. Now, that's just fantastic positioning and playing this Rocket League game enough to know the hitbox of these cars in and out all the way through. Now pressure on to speed bumps.
Absolutely, 7 clearing the ball. Fiery Prophet there, ready. Fearless getting set up. Fearless, can he find the aerial goal? Can he find the guillotine? Yes! Oh my god, it's so close. It's bouncing. There it is. It finally rolls in.
Sharif, we were talking about him a second ago. Fearless, now their turn to be spoken about on stage. What a fantastic back bounce play on that. 3:21 on the clock. Ice Cold up 2-0.
Absolutely, that was a fantastic goal from Fearless. Speed bumps, how can they possibly defend that? Honestly, they had to be in the goal already to try to defend that play. Now Deweese trying to find an answer. Pass to Sykes, speed bumps, answer quickly. And ladies and gentlemen, 3 minutes, 10 seconds into this game, and we've got a match.
Yeah, Dewey's here with a pass on the 7 with a cool shot down bottom. Keep it low, keep it slow, and make it all the way in there. This is speed bumps with their first goal.
Absolutely, some speed bumps to start this game, but finally finding their role. Now speed bumps almost finding a second goal to start things off of the kickoff, trying to stay aggressive. Ice Cold getting bounced around, getting hit from the team of speed bumps, trying to find it in. Sykes trying to not score on himself, but Sharif almost capitalizes on the mistake. 7 there to answer.
That was almost a second one there by Fearless, able to get the bounce bounce pass. I'm not sure why I'm having so much problem saying that. That would have led to their third goal here, but Fearless not able to land it, and members of Speed Bumps a little bit more wise to it. Nice intercept here.
Absolutely, Deweese continuing to find ways to get goal opportunities for his team. Sykes, a fantastic aerial confrontation by him. 7 trying to find the goal, gets it off the bounce. Backboard now. Fearless able to clear it. Fiery Prophet continuing the ball down the field. Ice Cold Sharif getting the ball up over the backboard of the Speed Bumps goal, but now the ball moves towards midfield. 7 carrying it, trying to find a goal, dribbling over. Fiery Prophet unable to adjust. Speed Bumps 2 unanswered goals now. Speed Bumps answering Ice Cold's aggressive start. Now tied up, 2 minutes left, and it's absolutely anybody's game but Speed Bumps with momentum.
It really is an uncharacteristic miss by this Ice Cold player. These are high-level Rocket League players, ladies and gentlemen, and getting juked out the shoes there in the beginning of this goal, right at the front of goal post, really is just not something you're going to see very frequently. Defensive blocks will be more indicative of this as we see Sharif tacking on another one.
Absolutely fantastic aerial play. Speed Bumps not able to get a quality clear off of the initial shot from Sharif, able to stay behind, stay in a good position to answer a quick bounce, and Ice Cold are back up by 1.
Sharif has actually got a good angle on that one. 7 is able to get back down and tap that one away. Pressure still on the Speed Bumps as the rebound coming in, just like that, abandoned by Ice Cold. And
absolutely, Deweese able to make sure that ball doesn't go quite in. Now, Speed Bumps looking to try to answer the goal from Ice Cold. Can they find a way? They've been trying to just simply clear the ball. Fearless, controlling the middle of the field, making sure that the ball doesn't go towards their goal. But Sharif able to find himself with a hat trick, defending his title and showing up to the biggest stage.
Seriously, Sharif here, he can do it long range, he can do it short range, Mac. There are no places on this map that Sharif cannot score from.
Absolutely, Sykes unable to redirect the ball from going into the goal, unable to find an answer. Now Ice Cold, 2 misses from Fiery Prophet in. Deweese the ball sitting idly by in the middle of the field. Can someone find a goal? Can someone find a way to transition this ball into some offense? Deweese certainly dribbling the ball, finding a way. Speed Bumps bring it into 1.
So this has been a couple long breakaway shots so far, right? For both sides as well. This is really what this was is Speed Bumps taking advantage of Ice Cold not being set up, right?
Absolutely.
They hadn't rotated all the way back there, and that was a Speed Bumps player that took a very, very good pass. Dewis making the most out of it.
Absolutely, 100%. Now we see Speed Bumps back on the defensive end. Sharif trying to set up a goal, trying to continue facilitating for his team, but Speed Bumps trying to find an answer. Can Syke get it cleared? Yes, he does. He finds it to the middle. Sharif not quite getting the ball back into the side of Speed Bumps field. Now Syke's trying to set up a goal for his team. Deweese trying to find the answer, but he can't. Now Ice Cold finding a way to clear it, trying to get a goal to stamp this victory for them. They don't need a goal. Speed Bumps need to find the equalizer. Deweese finding a way into the Ice Cold side of the map, but Sharif able to make sure that the ball goes no further.
Yeah, and every single time you see one of these Ice Cold players hit this ball up and out like this, what you're looking at is them purchasing 3 to 5 seconds of time for themselves, and while they're ahead, that is going to be at the advantage of the offender all day long. Pressure on, not there though. 2 seconds.
Not quite in this game. It looks like it's going to come to a close. Ice Cold almost stamping their victory. Can Speed Bumps find a way? Ice Cold keeping this ball in the air, but it looks like Deweese, can he find it off the backboard? 7 looking for an opportunity, can't get it. Deweese still ball in the air, but Fearless
was
able to finalize that match.
Without Fearless knocking that one in, we'd be looking at a tied game right now, Mac, and we'd be looking to go down into overtime with no advantage for either team quite so far. But as it is, Ice Cold able to field that ball, knock it on down, and push it in here to the game 2.
Absolutely, Speed Bumps. Dewis almost able to find something. Speed Bumps, we look, they had more shots in this game. They're still able to get offensive opportunities, but Ice Cold finding the saves, finding the opportunities to make sure that ball doesn't find the back of the net.
Yeah, what was that? That was 11 shots versus 8?
Yep.
Wow, very impressive in 5 minutes. Again, just indicative of 6 Rocket League players here, guys. They can get in there very, very quickly, can make shots from anywhere on this map and take value from it, as well as block them off, right? You're looking at 11 shots. There's only, I think there's 4 goals that won it for Ice Cold.
Absolutely, Ice Cold making sure they capitalize on their opportunities, getting good shots, and converting those into goals. Absolutely, Speed Bumps going to try to look to convert more of their opportunities into back of the net finishes. as Sykes is on the defense here trying to find a clear. But Sharif able to make sure that the ball goes right in front of the goal. Duis finding a way to get the ball into ice cold territory. Now finding a way, ball in front of the goal. Sharif barely able to tip it outside of the front of the goal. Able to get it to midfield. Now clearing it into the center. Heading towards the Speed Bumps goal. Sykes finding a way to make the save, but making sure it doesn't find the back of the net. Sharif continuing his performance from game one. Finds the back of the net.
That aerial shot here, man, I'm telling you, Mac. We just talked about this a second ago, right? Sharif can get it done from anywhere here on this map, and after taking that wasn't a pass to another member of Speed Bumps. What that was an attempted bounce out, but it just simply wasn't going fast. You know, you got to hit those a little bit harder, a little bit faster to get those out. Otherwise, you're going to have players like Sharif take advantage of those, intercept them in the middle, and end these with a point on the board.
Absolutely, we're gonna have to see how Speed Bumps respond. We barely ever saw them down versus the Three Stooges in the semifinal matchup, so these guys are used to playing with a lead. But after dropping match one and starting this match, starting the first minute 15 behind already, can Speed Bumps find a way to crawl back into this match and maybe even this series?
Right there. That was Speed Bumps bouncing this ball up and down in front of Ice Cold's goal all day long, and two different members there could have made a play, one more so than the other, but still, as it is, Speed Bumps scoreless here in this round.
Absolutely, 7 finding the clear. Can he find Duis? Can he do it? Can he do it? In the corner, can he find it? Sharif says no. Sharif, the denier, able to make sure that Speed Bumps aren't able to answer.
Now playing over on big boost pack here as members of Ice Cold come flaring down the side. Attempted pass going to get broken up by these Speed Bumps players as now possession getting fought over in the middle.
Speed Bumps finding a demo in the goal. Can they answer the goal? No, they have an opportunity. They have the setup there. They have the right idea, but the execution continues to be a little off.
Now,
absolutely finding it. Can they get it? No. Sharif continues his role of the denier, the savior for Ice Cold, keeping them ahead in this game. Fiery Prophet barely misses the ball, but Sharif able to get it out and outside from the front of the goal.
Yeah, once again, Sharif coming there and able to provide value for his team. Pass on over to Fearless. Fearless with a dunk down right in front of goal. Members, that was 7, I believe. Duis running past this one. Speed Bumps not able to answer that one. Halftime here, 2 minutes, 23 seconds on the clock.
Absolutely, and something we were talking about before, opportunities, missed balls. We're seeing a bit of that from Speed Bumps, as well as one of the positive things we were looking for from one of these teams. Ice Cold are able to quickly transition from one side of the field to the other and get goals.
2 minutes to go here. Pressure onto Ice Cold. It's a setup, nice little bounce, not gonna come anything from it. Yeah, when you have kind of half-hearted pushes like that, that's gonna result in Ice Cold players taking this ball away all day long, just like we just saw, right?
Absolutely, Speed Bumps. What we're seeing here, 1 minute, 45 seconds left. Can they convert on these opportunities that they're generating? Sykes maybe finding an answer, not quite. The Ice Cold defense has been phenomenal. Can no one inside front of the net, no one answering. Duis, not the direction he wanted to go there. It's now 7, trying to bring the ball back up to the other side of the field. Duis able to try to find the clear. He finds it. Can Speed Bumps, a minute 19, they need a goal soon.
Yeah, again, missed opportunities here, Mac. You said it best earlier when you were talking about missed shots, missed rebounds, and things like this. This is a Speed Bumps team that can no longer afford to do those in any capacity.
Absolutely.
Now, pressure's on Ice Cold again.
The missed shot, but Fearless in the net, able to deflect. Now Duis looking for a shot. He's had so many of these opportunities. Can he find a way to stamp in a goal?
Sykes and Duis here. Fantastic defensive answers. Trying to set up his Ice Cold, trying to rotate around this one. Ball coming out towards middle, and now pressure's back on Ice Cold just like that.
Sharif, now we see the man finding these saves consistently, cold-blooded, true to his team name. Now Duis, can he find an answer? Sharif is there. Once again, we have seen Sharif take over this game. and once again finds the back of the net.
And Sharif just yet again, he is able to get off by himself, and members of Speed Bumps just, I'm not sure. Okay, so there was a member, obviously, who just
You
missed,
saw
right?
that. Yeah, the
it was
missed
just
hits that
missed.
we were talking about.
But that's the third time in, what, 2 games that Sharif is able to come up here and just, there's no contest. Right? He's able to push this one up and easily take a score, and this is the second time in 2 rounds that Ice Cold is now coming through here with no opposition. They have not seen any Speed Bumps score, right?
Absolutely not.
Just reporting the news like it is.
Now Speed Bumps maybe an answer in the final seconds. Not quite. Ice Cold up 2-0. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a best of 7. This is a long way from over, but certainly Ice Cold finding a good way to start off this series.
Exactly. Talking about saves as well, this is the big difference here. You have 5 of them between Sharif and Fearless, only 2 for the side of Speed Bumps, so they were just simply not able to get these balls intercepted as they were coming in. Now, they have all the shots in the world, but again, no goals to show for it, man.
Absolutely. Speed Bumps, they're not able to finish their opportunities. Ice Cold defenders are there at the right place at the right time, and when Ice Cold is translating their defense into offense, they are catching Speed Bumps with their pants down.
Yeah,
quite frankly, there's a lot of open net goals and a lot of missed opportunities, a lot of missed hits from the side of Speed Bumps that they need to correct.
Yeah, Ice Cold has been individually making the best plays possible as well, whereas Speed Bumps come through and might find a little bit of value from playing more like a team, more composed,
right,
with a better composition, with people taking roles and executing methods. What that is Speed Bumps just coming through here and individually when they're forced to play on ball by themselves. Generally, Ice Cold players are there and at least interrupt to buy themselves time, if not fully taking the ball away.
Right, absolutely. And we see Ice Cold opening up this game extremely aggressively, synergizing very well between teammates, getting a lot of shots up towards this goal. 7 barely dodging a demo. Now, Dewis trying to find an answer, trying to clear the ball. 7, maybe he can find it. Sykes up behind him, a little dribbling, a little game, a little bit of mind game action from the side of Speed Bumps. Can they find a way to clear the ball? No, they can't. Fearless heads a shot right towards the goal, but Dewis finding an answer, going up in the air. Can he find the back of the net? No, he can't. Sharif is there defending, and Ice Cold pick up a demo onto Dewis, I believe.
And that was good awareness by these Ice Cold players, realizing that the shot was still possible, not actually going for it and getting out of goal earlier, because that would have resulted in Speed Bumps' first goal. They do not want to give up the momentum that they have that comes in the form of Speed Bumps not having made any shots.
Absolutely. Now we see once again Speed Bumps getting these shots on goal. We saw Sykes almost with a goal scoring opportunity there, almost hitting the back of the net, but Ice Cold, ice in their veins, defending the critical shots. And now we see 7 go up for maybe an aerial hit. Try and get it as Dewis, can he do it?
Oh.
And he finds the back of the net. Dewis, such a consistent offensive force for the Speed Bumps team, is able to catch Fearless out of position.
Look at that, Fearless trying to get back to answer to it. Not gonna happen today, my friends. Speed Bumps now with their first goal of this grand finals matchup. We will see if they are able to recreate that coming through here after they've now broken the momentum that Ice Cold had with their scoreless streak.
Interesting. Now let's see. We know Ice Cold can score, and just like that, they find an answer to the opening goal of Speed Bumps, and once again, we are all tied up.
Yes, sir. This is an Ice Cold team that did not like being not in the lead, or did not like being not in the lead. I'm not sure how to say it.
They don't like operating from behind.
Exactly. There you go. Speed Bumps here. They had the driver's seat there for a second, but now Ice Cold tying it on up as we are reaching decently close here to halftime.
Right, now we see Speed Bumps almost finding a goal. Can they get it off of the ballpark?
Wow, that's 3 shots right there, back to back. Speed Bumps not able to snake this one in. Ice Cold blocking it away every single time.
Absolutely, the goalpost limiting. If only the goal was a little bit bigger for speed bumps, they would have been able to find the back of the net. But these small, little off-centered shots, it's not falling for speed bumps. They got to find a way to get that ball on the net. Dewey's finding a critical hit onto Fearless, continuing the aggression. Can his teammates capitalize on the offensive end?
Great aerial interjection there by our Sharif. Now, ball in the middle, no one with clear possession. As I say that, Ice Cold now taking it, putting up, shots coming in.
There we see, once again, speed bumps missing hits. Ice Cold, we're not seeing a lot of those errors from that side. You know, speed bumps, they have to make sure that their play is pristine. Now, speed bumps able to take a defensive stand, getting the demos, not allowing the demo, I'm not sure who demoed who, but nonetheless, speed bumps come out on top.
Nicely done, breakaway shot, not going to be centered off though. Sharif is there up top, right in the middle, the top. Nicely done. No top bar for you as we hit 2-1 here. The advantage for Ice Cold as they are up 2-0 in the series.
And once again, we see in that short little replay, Sykes barely missing the ball. Maybe if he touches that, makes a little bit of impact, that messes up Sharif's shot.
Yeah.
But Sharif is able to just dot it in without any problem. But Seven trying to find an answer. But we see Ice Cold, 3 defenders right where Seven wanted to shoot the ball.
Interesting stuff. This is an Ice Cold team that really just looks to stack the box once they realize that Speed Bumps is on a breakaway and they're trying to go for an offensive play. Now, normally I'm not sure if I'd be that much about it, but so far they've been able to block off everything that Speed Bumps has thrown at them.
Exactly. Speed Bumps have to find a way to punch a hole into that defense. Ice Cold almost capitalizing again, almost finding another goal. Can they push their lead, or can Speed Bumps find a way to force overtime?
So what's the answer here? Just maybe he's trying to start with demolitions on these offensive pushes by Speed Bumps?
They have to. Something we saw earlier in this game was Dewis, as we see here, messing with Fiery Prophet, sort of getting in their face and trying to find either trying to find or generate a hole into this formidable Ice Cold defense.
2-0 in the series up as Ice Cold. Now they're looking to make this 3 as we hit 15 seconds to go. Mac is an Ice Cold team, content to play this one, waste out time here in the end, but now pressure's onto Speed Bumps. Nice defensive pushes as Dewis and Moore getting a whole lot done here. 7 back, but I don't think that's going to result in much. There you go, Ice Cold up 3-0 in the series. Speed Bumps with their back against the wall.
Now, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we do have the right series in mind. We know this is a best of 7. This is not a best of 3. This isn't a best of 5. This is definitely Speed Bumps with their back up against the wall. Can they find an answer? Can they finish their offensive opportunities? Look at the scoreboard. They are getting shots on goal. But you look, Ice Cold, 3 saves from Sharif, 2 saves from Fearless, 2 saves from Fiery Prophet, 7 saves. This Ice Cold defense is absolutely absurd at positioning, and they're always there.
Freezing them out, freezing them out. This is Ice Cold defense, like you said. This every time there's some offensive plays coming in from Speed Bumps, they do a great job of coordinating. They have trust in their teammate, and that has resulted so far in, like you said, a lot of defensive blocks.
Absolutely. Now Ice Cold once again trying to find an answer, trying to find a way to start off the match red hot. But Seven carrying the ball. Can he find a way? Can he get it? Almost. Sharif is there. The denier standing tall in front of the goal.
Says no go, and it will not. Ice Cold here again. Just have an absolute Herculean effort in this player of Sharif.
Once again, we find to start off the game, the first 40 seconds, Speed Bumps with 2 fantastic opportunities. We saw at the tail end, Dewis almost coming up with a goal, but they aren't able to finish their sentence, finish what they start. Now we see can Dewis do it, dribbling the ball up. Sykes is there to support. Can he find it? No! Ice Cold continuing their amazing defensive plays, making sure that ball never finds its way to the back of the net.
Well, that's Fiery Profit here. It almost got a hit off center in a very bad way, Mac. That was Speed Bumps who are doing a good job of setting up these offensive pushes like we've seen so far. This is exactly what they need to do. And just if they recreate that a couple more times, we might be looking at the reverse sweep.
Absolutely, Speed Bumps may be their strategy going forward. Just try quantity over quality. But Ice Cold, as we know, definitely focus more on the quality side. Are they going to be able to translate this aggressive shot nature from Speed Bumps as they finally find an answer? We see Duis already 2 minutes and 38 seconds into the game, already 4 shots on the goal.
Wow.
Can Ice Cold figure out a way to disrupt the Speed Bumps offense?
Duis heard us, and he took it in too hard. He took it he took it to heart, and he's been making most of it, right?
Absolutely.
And there's a second one, Sykes now with one of his own, and this is a Speed Bumps team now with a definitive little lead.
This is a Speed Bumps team that's hitting the ball the way they want to. They're finding holes in the Ice Cold defense. They're catching them mid-rotation. Speed Bumps feeling themselves now with a 2-0 lead, but there's 3 minutes and 13 seconds left in this game, and we know Ice Cold can score quick and score efficiently. Now we see Speed Bumps once again setting up the offense, but Duis now trying to clear the ball, get it back over. 7 trying to continue the forward ball momentum. Can Fearless clear it? Can he find a way? Sharif finds a way to get it across midfield. Now Sykes dwindling in the air. Can he find a way to get back on defense? Ooh. Fearless stopping the clear. Fiery Profit able to capitalize. And Ice Cold set up a perfect goal.
Look at this. This is Duis, 7, both of them trying their best, but 7 attempted rebound there ended up hitting Fearless, and Fearless just had the perfect positioning to be able to knock this one in, just put it right there towards the middle for Fiery Profit to go forth, make some value of his own. Now 1-2 here, shot coming in, is going to get blocked off by Fearless again. This man with the defensive touches.
Absolutely Speed Bumps once again trying to continue their offensive nature, led by Duis, trying to find a way, but Ice Cold, Fiery Profit once again finding Speed Bumps with their pants down, definitely driving over the Speed Bumps and finding a way to score.
I love what Fiery Profit has done here. This is a player that has absolutely turned it on the past 2.5 minutes, excuse me. That's for Ice Cold. Generally for this team, we have been seeing Fearless and Sharif popping off so far. Fiery Profit saying that he does not want to be forgotten from those mentions.
Absolutely, and as we said before, with just a minute ago, just now, we were talking about how quickly and efficiently Ice Cold can score, and we've seen it. Now, can Speed Bump find a way off of the backboard? Can someone follow up? Sykes with the shot, finds it! Finds the answer, and Speed Bumps once again pull ahead.
Nicely done. That's 7 here. Just a little bit of an easier tap would have made for a goal. I mean, maybe a second earlier or so earlier. Not really that important, immaterial. So, Speed Bumps up 3-2. This is, they've been up to, they've had a 2-score difference so far, right? Yeah. So this is not the largest one, not the smallest one they've seen so far, but Speed Bumps needs to, I would say, take 2 more here before they're really, really comfortably in game.
There we go.
There you go.
Speed Bumps finding ways to finally capitalize on the offense they've been generating. Look at Duis being in the right position, catching Ice Cold mid-rotation. Speed Bumps have been absolutely fantastic at finding opportunities here and capitalizing on them here.
Especially the past 4 or 5 minutes or so. And what I really, really like, what I really want to point out is Duis not giving that one up, even though the angle was, like very obviously, like that looks like it's going in all the way through. Then it hits top bar, the angle coming off that hits sidebar, and then pops out. Duis not giving up led to that score. If he'd have chalked that one up and said I already got it, that's it. But he did not. Coming through here, Ice Cold now their turn to score.
Absolutely. Now Ice Cold, as we've said before, these guys can produce goals seemingly out of nowhere. Now only Speed Bumps only with a lead of 1 Can they continue to hold that lead or maybe push it forward, or can Ice Cold force an overtime? Here we'll see Fearless getting a good overhead shot opportunity, but unable to find everything. Duis once again trying to lead his offense into the opposing territory. There he is again, looking for a shot, looking for a hit, but Sharif sends it deep into the corner of Speed Bump's territory. Now Sykes trying to stay Syke, getting the ball into midfield, but unable to get it past there. Duis now caught,
going up.
not, there we go, Sykes in a good opportunity there. Now, Fiery Prophet, can he find the goal? No, he can't. Now the ball, Fearless, can he get back? No worries, the ball as he goes towards the goal, but now it is Duis almost able to capitalize. What a fantastic defensive stand from Ice Cold. Now 7 once again looking for a shot, but he can't find it. Ladies and gentlemen, only 30 seconds left. Speed Bumps with their back up against the wall here in Game 4. Can they do it? Can they find it?
There's another attempted shot there. Duis trying to land up another one. Trying to get around, not gonna happen. They're up 4-1, or they're up by 1, excuse me, 4-3. 10 seconds to go. Ice Cold's got to score now.
Fearless bringing the ball quickly upfield. Sykes making sure that that opportunity is denied. Only 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can Speed Bumps get it on the ground? Yes, they can.
Nice.
Speed Bumps take a game off of Ice Cold.
There you go. So what we saw, Sharif, he did not lose a round last year. Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely. Didn't lose a match. Absolutely tore through the bracket undefeated.
So the man can bleed.
Indeed, and as we've seen before, you know, Ice Cold in their opening quarterfinal match was brought to a Game 5 in a best-of-5 series. So let's see, Speed Bumps back up against the wall, grab a game for themselves. Can they continue pushing this momentum forward?
They said it before and we'll say it again. This is their last opportunity. There's been a series of those, really. What we're looking at now is a Speed Bumps team that needs to win 3 in a row here to go for the full reverse sweep 4-3 victory possible for them. We'll see how it goes as we get it started. Right now, this is the next step. They have to win this one and everyone else out.
Absolutely. Duis looking for an answer, looking to generate that offense. Fantastic defense. That's where it all starts. Can he get it past midfield? There we go. Sykes is 7, in the air, looking for an opportunity. Now, ball in Ice Cold territory. Can Sykes dribble it in? No, he can't. Sharif, can he answer? 7 going for the air. Duis now. Can Speed Bumps get back on defense? But that's not required just yet. Duis looking for a goal off of the top bar. Speed Bumps unable to find a goal.
So confused. You really don't have the ball spending that much time in front of a goal like that, especially with teams like this. I was amazed that it spent, what, a full 20 seconds there, and then there was no goal.
Absolutely no goal at all. Speed Bumps, again, they're getting so many shots throughout this series, but really, their Achilles heel is not being able to finish those opportunities.
Yeah, exactly. They can get the shots attempted from anywhere here on this map, but members of Ice Cold, they're just simply not going to be scored on that easily, right?
Absolutely
They have a member there always rotated. Right now it's Sharif. You know, when it's offensive, they have 2 members up and 1 back, always ready for the possession to be taken away.
Absolutely. Ice Cold here, maybe looking for a goal. Sharif, maybe not. Fearless missing the hit. This is what we've been talking about. Can Speed Bumps capitalize? 7 looking for it, not able to quite get it. Duis now trying to get back on defense. Sharif with a shot. Sykes and Duis there to answer the shot. Fiery Prophet now looking to get the ball in front of Speed Bumps' goal. Sharif now looking for a snipe. Can he get it? He's in the air. He's looking for the bounce. He's dribbling it. Can he get it for his teammates? No, he can't. Sykes trying to clear the ball. Fiery Prophet once again centering it for his team, but Ice Cold unable to get a shot towards the goal. Now Speed Bumps looking in, closing. Sykes 7 with a bullet. Sykes.
Nice.
Duis with the goal as Duis continues to be a force to be reckoned with in this series.
7 with the bullet here, just absolutely screaming that one in there, but Duis all over the rebound for when this one gets blocked off. And now, just like our previous 2 rounds, Mac, this is Speed Bump striking first to go up 1-0 in the series to start.
So 7 almost placing the ball, handing it to Ice Cold, but Sykes there for the support. Duis once again finding maybe a shot. Can he get it? What
Duis?
an amazing team play there. Duis with the shot, but point your attention to 7 right here. Look,
Nice.
gets the demolition, destroys the opportunity for a save, and speed bumps with a coordinated attack on Ice Cold are able to find a goal.
Yeah, sometimes you don't have to hit this ball in, you just have to stop the defender who is going to block it.
Absolutely. Now, speed bumps, can they continue their pristine offensive play, or can Ice Cold find some opportunities for their own? We're halfway through this game, and it looks like speed bumps are in complete control.
Nice tips here as Ice Cold trying to set something up offensively.
Absolutely. Now Sykes looking for an answer, looking for a goal. Fearless there to defend the net. 7 there caught awkwardly in middle field. Can Fearless find a goal? Duis clearing the ball there. Now Sykes looking to take it upfield. Ball rocketed towards the Ice Cold goal. Can it find the net? Yes, it can. Speed bumps with a commanding 0-3 lead with only 2 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, so if this is an Ice Cold team that's going to take their 4th round, I'll tell you, this one is going to be hard to take. This is almost a chalk it up, let Speed take this one, go up 2-3 in the series, and just push it on the next one, because 2 minutes, 3 scores, especially the way Ice Cold has been playing, is just simply easier said than done. Something I have to point out here is Ice Cold has been getting super aggressive with these, but whereas Speed Bump's players were missing the defensive or these like really fast shoot-ups by Ice Cold has resulted in them coming up and Speed Bump's players missing it, now they're just simply hitting these defensive blocks far more often.
You know, and something, what we've harped on all series are the offensive opportunities from Speed Bump. They've been here all series, and once again, Speed Bumps capitalizing on good ball movement. Look at 7, absolutely hitting it right there, setting up Sykes. Perfect coordination from Speed Bumps is what we're seeing right now, and something we saw glimpses of in the games that they lost, the first 3 matches here of this series. We saw glimpses of this version of Speed Bumps, and now it's finally coming to fruition.
Yeah, it's almost like they've just warmed up a whole lot. They've gotten to realize what it is that is in the Ice Cold playbook. Now they're taking advantage of this one and picking out these plays one by one.
Absolutely, and something that I noticed through the first 3 games in this series, the 3 games that Ice Cold won were 4 ball hits from Speed Bumps, but now they're hitting on all cylinders as Ice Cold is continuing to get pressured. Now Speed Bumps Ice Cold finding a demo, try to cool off this red hot Speed Bumps team.
Yeah, and it's possible to get 4-40, but it's very, very unlikely. But what I'll say is 5-40 is just that much more unlikely. Speed Bumps 5-0, an absolute runaway here in game number 5.
Absolutely, Speed Bumps coming alive when they most need it in these games with their backs up against the wall. Speed Bumps are finding, like you said, aforementioned before, the pressure is making some diamonds out of these 3 players. Absolutely playing their cars on all cylinders as they continue to find goal after goal against this Ice Cold team.
Yeah, this is just Speed Bumps just needs to waste out this last 18 seconds, take this dub, their 2nd in a row, and then push this on along to a game 6 when they also need to take to beat Ice Cold.
Absolutely, Speed Bumps finding an epic save at the tail end of this game. Absolutely flawless performance from them in match 5. Now, how is Ice Cold gonna respond? They had a close game 4, and now an absolute blowout in match 5.
A fair statement all the way through. Ice Cold not able to take even a single goal here in game number 5, pushing this into game number 6. Let's talk a little bit about these stat lines. Now look at this. This is a Speed Bumps player. Every player with 4 shots on, that is telling me that this is a Speed Bumps team. Everybody is getting involved, even though Duis is the one who is able to have nailed in all 5 of those so far.
Duis is absolutely coming alive in this game. Look at his stat line. It's absolutely absurd what he is doing for the Speed Bumps team. 4 shots, 5 saves, 1 assist, 2 goals. And you saw there, each member of Speed Bumps with an assist, each member of Speed Bumps with a goal. This is a team. Not only is Duis being an extremely productive member, but his teammates are also coming alive alongside him.
There's a lot to be said. Yeah, I mean, straight up assists and more coming out from these guys. But we are 3-2 in the series. Speed bumps down by 1. See if they're able to take this one and push it to a game 7 coming on in.
Absolutely, and it's looking good. Speed bumps 16 seconds into this game. Finding a goal, ice cold, not yet having an answer for this explosive team.
And again, this is a Speed Bumps team that has scored first the past 4 rounds now.
Absolutely. Dewis avoiding blocking his shot, his teammate's goal, not wanting that. Now, Speed Bumps also finding ways on the defensive end to come up big. Now 7 with an opportunity to move the ball downfield. Sykes finding a way to center it potentially. Can someone find a way to hit the back of the net? Dewis almost there. 7 waiting outside, waiting for his opportunity. Waiting for a chance to make his mark on the game.
That was a fast away shot there, almost perfectly on point, would have resulted in an ice cold shot. Nice block by Dewis. Again, this player is getting it done all over the field.
Dewis doing everything on both sides of the field for his team. Ice cold, now we're a minute in, 4 minutes left on the clock, plenty of time for ice cold to find their rhythm once again and to start boiling. Can they find it?
Ball rolling here in the offensive pressure. There it is. Ice cold now scoring their first in what, 2 rounds?
Well, so
they didn't score last time.
They didn't score last time. So ending the goal drought, finally finding a way to get the ball into the net.
Yeah, 1 minute and 11 seconds in here to the game number 6 with Ice Cold up 3-2. Ice Cold need one more. Speed Bump needs to win this one and the next one.
Dewis finding the demo. Can they find the goal now? It's all tied up here. Someone's looking to push ahead. Now, Speed Bumps looking to try to center the ball. Ice Cold playing much better defense, getting their rotations nice and centered. Now, can Fiery Prophet get this ball cleared, or can 7 deny the clear? Dewis now denying the clear as well. Dewis finding a way, but the ball can't quite fit into the net. Just again, barely finding a way out.
Gotta break the plane completely to end up as a score. That rough lesson learned here by Speed Bumps.
Sykes now dribbling. Can he find it? Can he find it? Fearless, no. Dewis, no. Speed Bumps unable to finish the opportunity with the tremendous opening sequence we saw, but ice cold, flawless defense. Now Dewis finding a way, misses the shot. That's what I've been talking about. The point I've been harping on. Speed Bumps need to hit their shots.
This would be a Speed Bumps team in the lead right now.
Absolutely.
That's not even a big hit. That's a fair tap just to get right in there. But members of Ice Cold were simply not there.
But Dewis trying to redeem himself, finding the center field. Sykes not able. Dewis, oh my goodness, 7 with the goal. Now we're halfway through and Speed Bumps are able to find the answer.
I like Fearless's defensive poise here, but he just didn't get the reset on the ground to be able to have those next 2 jumps. Now, Speed Bumps up 2-1, halftime in game 6. They got to take this one and the next one again, Mac.
Absolutely, Speed Bumps looking for the reverse sweep, but not quite yet because Ice Cold are still in this match. They're not on to game 7 yet, ladies and gentlemen. This is still game 6, and Sharif, who's been so consistent in the matches that Ice Cold have been able to pull out and finding a goal.
Yeah, and again, a player like Sharif can get it done anywhere on this map. That's Ice Cold here, and though, you know, an advantage of 1 never really being an advantage at all, man, because those kinds of shots can happen anywhere at any given time.
Absolutely. Now we're back to tied up here in this game 6 match. Something I want to see from Speed Bumps, something that I think will complete their offense, is the lead main man needs to try to disrupt the defenders in goal. Try to set up his fellow teammates to try to get a wide open shot. Now we see Sharif absolutely silent on the ball. Is he able to find a goal? He finds the shot, but Speed Bumps is there with the defense. Sykes over Fiery Prophet, but Fearless absolutely playing the true to his name, finding a way, and Sharif catches Speed Bumps wide open.
And yeah, that's Sharif turning a wild shot into all the advantage in the world. Look at this. The maintaining of possession, right? Not letting this ball get away from him, having it roll down on the ground just a little bit, just as much as he needs to be able to position this one right. Knock it in there. Now we're looking at an ice cold team up 3-2. And as I say that, that's Rocket League for you. That's about as fast as it goes. Duas here, tying it up here, 3-3.
Ladies and gentlemen, blink and you'll miss this goal. Duis once again finding ways to produce offense for this Speed Bumps team.
Seriously, 90 seconds left. This is ice cold here. They need to win this one, shut down this series, take on that $2,600. Speed Bumps, on the other hand, gotta win this one and the next one.
Speed Bumps, ice cold, game 6, back and forth constantly. Just when we think one team has control of this game, the other team answers. Now Fearless once again showing us how much this game can change so quickly. Sharif not able to capitalize on the brilliant ball placement. Now once again trying to move it in. Speed Bumps with the pants, almost got down, but Duis once again showing why he is the most valuable player on this Speed Bumps team.
Absolutely. Duis here with the Do It fluid, making it happen any which way. Love to see it. 7 and Duis now taking this one out. That's Speed Bumps taking this, and actually pressure's back onto them as for Sharif and Fearless getting it done, bouncing up and down. Fearless here. Advantage of 1, ice cold, 37 seconds, Mac.
37 seconds, Speed Bumps with their back up against the wall. They lose this game, they lose the grand finals. Can they find a way? 37 seconds, can they score? Duis certainly giving them off to a fantastic start. Can they do it? No. Fearless with fantastic defense. He has 5 saves in this game 6 game. 7 stopping the forward momentum of the ball. Duis now trying to translate this into offense in the corner of the ice cold blue side. Now ball into the center of the field, but no one there to capitalize. Now 7 preventing a clear, but can Sharif get it past midfield? Yes, he can. With only 10 seconds left, Speed Bumps on their final last breath of life in this grand final. Can they find it? Sharif, the denier throughout this series, continuing stellar defense now, trying to find the ball. And that is it. Ice Cold are your grand finals champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, here you got Sharif, you got Fiery Prophet, and you got Fearless. Not without trial and tribulation, left and right, not going so easily into the night is Speed Bumps. They put up a very, very good, very definitive hold, but nothing doing. This is Ice Cold coming in through the end, a 4-2 victory for them after some fancy footwork by Sharif, Fiery Prophet, and Fearless. Now on the other side, Duis, 7, and Sykes, all going to be rewarded with $1,000 between the 3 of them, $333. Ice Cold here going to be getting themselves that $2,600 as well as some tickets to DreamHack Atlanta. Everybody, put your hands together here for your winners, Ice Cold.
Let's additionally give a nice solid round of applause for our second place finishers, Speed Bumps, showing a fight to the very end, giving us a back and forth final game 6. Absolutely stellar performance from both teams as this Rocket League tournament comes to a close.
Yes, sir, and don't tune away anywhere. We're giving away our trophies, guys. Winning teams right here. We'll be giving that in just a second.
Good man. I think UNC basketball won. What's up, dude? What a day. That was a really fun. That was a good. I had a really fun time. No, I go to school at Chapel Hill, so I just live nearby. So. Presenting the trophy is Sergeant Swagger. Sergeant Swagger from the U.S. Army. Gotcha. So we'll go ahead and give out the trophy. We'll go ahead and grab these guys. Okay. No, dude. No. Oh, there was overtime and UNC lost. Ah.
Alright. Ready? You go ahead to the middle. There are 3 trophies, one for each of them. They'll go ahead and announce it.
What was the name? Sergeant.
Only first place.
Sergeant what?
Sergeant Swagger,
Gotcha.
U.S. Army.
Gotcha. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we got Sergeant Swagger up here handing away our first place trophies. This is over to Ice Cold. Ice Cold, please come forth and get your prize.